so this is a mindset session. So great to see you. Mary was saying there's 50 people registered for this, but you watch it back at a time that suits you, and that's the bonus of the Zooms. So mindset, oh dearie me, where do we start now? I've been doing the hoovering. And in fact, I'll tell you a wee story. I'm decorating my bedroom, I think there's some. The painter, he painted my room, and it was Faro and Ball paint. Actually, it was rip-off, because you can get it done up at Dulux for, we get the cost of Faro and Ball, and the code. So you're getting half-price paint or something, whatever. But it looks like magnolia. I says, listen, I canna hae that. It's yellow, I canna. So he says, I'll fit you in again. But he sent this young laddie, right? And he's dead canny. But my new flooring has went under the skirting board, so it's a nice clean line. The wee laddie's fucking painted the flooring. And then I've told him about it, and then he's chipped away at it with a scraper. So he's chipped all the paint off the skirting. I'm like, holy fuck, stop. You're going to need to stop that. So I feel dead bad, but oh, come on, he's an apprentice painter. I could have done better myself. He's working for a firm. How's that okay? So the boy that does it for us, he's went, oh, Jesus Christ, I'll see it tomorrow, Shelley. Anyway, that's my worries. Mindset. Now, I was asking people all day, I've got a mindset session tonight, so what do you think I should speak to them about? What do you think they'll want to hear? And somebody says, committing. Actually, I didn't realise that you have bought Feel Look Be. And I probably wanted to cover this because I've got a feeling you'll be guilty of this sometimes as well. October holidays are coming up, right? And on Feel Look Be, you'd expect tons of people on it because last month was amazing. The feedback was great, but all of a sudden it's October holidays. I can't do it this month because I'm going on holiday. So therefore, that tells me that Feel Look Be is a short-term intervention for you, and it's not a lifestyle. And that scares the shit out of me because it should be a lifestyle. And when it's not a lifestyle, you're probably doing what I was doing on Instagram earlier on and eating an ice cream. Maybe every day. A bottle of Iron Brew, packet of fags, packet of, I don't know, hobnobs, as our Lucy would say. But then you jump onto Feel Look Be and it's clean and you stick to the meal plan and everything's great and you love it and you love me and you love the structure. But then we're going on holiday. So everything stops. And I'm not saying that's you, but I'm thinking that it might be you now and again. And so what that tells me is the mindset work either hasn't worked, or you've not been listening, or you fell asleep when I was speaking. I'm not sure which one it was, maybe a combination of all three. And feel free to smile tonight, because this is half an hour of my life. And I'm looking at you lot. And I like to giggle. Right? So feel free to smile. Crack a smile, it's fine. But if you fell asleep at the camera, because this is a really short life, but it's going to be even shorter if we keep eating all that shit and thinking the wrong things and not doing the mindset work. So anyway, I wanted to speak to you about change. Long-term change, we'll call it habitual change. Now, when you've got a set of habits that you've had for a lot of years are in your nervous system, they're who you are. Your beliefs are based on those old habits. You believe you're overweight, you're fat, you can do it. 4 weeks is enough. I can only stick to this for a couple of weeks. I like that, Shelley, which gets on my nerves. They're all beliefs. You've attached a meaning to the belief, and so it's in your system. And you're never going to change it until you realise that. You're always going to jump on and off Shelley Booth. And when you jump on me, I said the other night, I didn't feel a thing. You must be that light when you're on Feel Look Be. I never felt you jumping on me, but you jump on me regularly and you jump off me. And I never felt that either, but you do on and off and on and off. So that change, that habitual change and that pattern interruption isn't working. But it's not working, I know for a fact, because you have an old, outdated set of beliefs based on the fact that you like hobnobs. You like 20 Regal King size, or you like wine. I can't live without my wine. You know, that sort of mentality. So how do you ever create change then? I want everybody actually, because they're looking intently at me, which is great, but I'd like you to unmute yourselves and tell me if that's you. Be honest. So Shelley, you're right enough. I'm on and off you.
I start.
Yeah, please, Diane. Please.
Okay. I went to be back in end of 2020, and it was really easy to do because life didn't exist as such at that time. We're pretty much locked down. There was no temptation to go out and eat. You weren't really meeting people. So it was really focused, and it was following a meal plan. Didn't stick to that. Went and was exercising because you more time than ever in your hands because there was nothing else going on. Schools were shut and hitting the school run. There was no clubs, there was no nervous things. And so did it for 6 months, I think, or so. I did it from October through to Jan, to June, I think, and lost 4 stone and felt what? Then did a virtual challenge, walking lands and during a growth. So I did the 874 mile in 94 days. So I was really getting a step. Felt the best I'd ever felt in my life. And I was perimenopausal, so I was losing. I was not sleeping well, night sweats, all those things. Within about 7 to 10 days, I was gone. So I was great. Things started to open up and life kind of kicked in again, and I was feeling okay. So I thought, it's okay, I'll do that. And with a few things going on, a few weddings, so I'll leave and be new. I can do all of this on my own. So I was okay. Fast forward, and then finally she kind of threw a curveball at us. And I think I did rejoin in October, but I think maybe just for a month. And I think I've also joined another time just for a month, thinking I'm going to do this, but then the mind was never in the right place to do it. So
Yeah.
I was never a full belief that I'm here, but I wasn't invested. I wasn't, and obviously the weight just crept back on, and I would be sitting at home moaning about it. And my daughter said to me, "You've done it before. Why are you not doing it again?" And I thought, why? And I kind of why I was able to do it before, and that was by being here and doing it every month. So fast forward to next week, my daughter's going to work for a week, and we've got so me and my husband are going to work for 2 nights. And I was immediately thinking, oh no, when I'm in Shelly Booth, I've had this sort of distractions. Oh, I'll just be a nightmare splitting off. And I thought, no, I can go. I can hear steak for my dinner. I'll be walking during the day. There's still things I can do. I'm not saying I might not hate a cocktail, but it would just be a cocktail. And I'll be out. I wouldn't be gone. I didn't drink particularly much anyway, but it was the immediate panic thinking, I'm going to want to do something. How do I cope with that? And then I was like, no, you just see what you're doing and mark the sensible choices. And it's only 2 days, and then you're same again, and that's it.
Yeah. So you managed to pay.
I was lowered a big block, but that's basically fun. And I feel that since the first time I did it in a big block, the other times I came, my head wasn't in the right place. There's too much of those things going on, but I feel that I'm back in and I've focused and I'm looking for the long term. How's things going? Blah, blah,
Yeah.
blah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I know that the head often comes first.
Yeah. You're absolutely right, Diane. Listen, well done on all your achievements in the past. This is time for you again. The fact that you've interrupted that whole habitual way of thinking, and now we'll do it because we're away for 2 nights. What the fuck's 2 nights? Big deal. Do I have cocktails? Yes, I do. I had go on my Instagram stories, a big fucking oyster for the ice cream van. My mum ran out the night and got it. Will it put on any body fat? No, because I'll be on the bikes shortly. So when you're fat adapted, you actually can get away with the odd thing, whatever that may be. But you're absolutely right. It takes a long-term way of thinking to actually master this. And it's possible. I'm 46 now, and I know it's not about me here, but just so as I can bring that up, somebody's jumping on here.
Sorry, Shelley, hi, sorry.
It's okay, Anne.
Camera work and my
It's
microphone
okay, no
work.
problem. That's okay.
No, you're sorry.
Diane, what was I saying there? I can't remember what I was saying.
Sorry.
I'm going to mute you, Anne, and I'll come back to you. Yeah, Diane, you can do it. So it's not like you can't have a drink. You can't have whatever you have. If you go to pictures once in a while, you can. But being able to commit long term to a program to instill and get it instilled that it's hardwired in your nervous system in the whole lot, and it's not a short term fix. When you were training, you were doing all the steps, that was probably unsustainable. That was it, training for an event, you were doing it. That wasn't 10,000 steps a day. That was fucking going hell for leather. So you've probably lost it. That was the extreme, but now you're bringing it back to real life and you can start embedding it again, which is amazing. So well done. Hiya, Mr. Finn. Right, Diane, I'll go and jump off here, okay? Hello, Anne. Okay, I wanted also to talk to you about how do you create sustainable change? The first thing is when you go up in the morning, you have to change how your physiology is. You have to move. A lot of people don't move. A lot of people are depressed because they don't move. A lot of people are highly anxious and all sorts of mind problems because they don't move. Get off your arse and move. It's as simple as that. And it works. And they think, oh my God, Shelly, you're amazing at your job. I'm not really. I've only just told you to move. And you're moving. That's it. But we'll go with it. I'm amazing. No, it's you, it's amazing. You just need to move. So changing your physiology. And in fact, if you can add sweating into it, that would be even better. You've got to sweat. Some people say to me, I don't sweat. I can't sweat. That's bullshit. Get lower, get faster, get harder, and you'll sweat. I don't sweat. Look, and they do this between their boobs and under their boobs and show you. I'm like, get up. But it's true. If you bring the intensity, every bugger in the world will sweat. No, I have no sweat glands. So that's your physiology. You must change it as soon as you open your eyes in the morning. Decide how you're going to move. And the second thing is what you focus on. Now, obviously, having worked with Tony Robbins, you might think this is a Tony Robbins thing, but it's actually not. What you focus on, what I've been focused on all my life, is trying to get a deep, dark hole and never go back in it again. And that deep, dark hole has got to be black enough and bad enough and horrible enough to no want to go there again. It's as simple as that, isn't it? Together with your standards, beliefs, and values, they all stack up to never let you go in that deep, black fucking hole ever again. But here's the thing. Lazy people don't have standards. They like to sit on their arse. They like to eat biscuits. They like to talk about people instead of things. Lazy people bring their D game instead of their A game because it's really easy. It's really hard to have standards. That's why people give up. That's why they give up on routines and regimes like this, because it's standards. Oh my God, I've got to my goal weight. I think amazing. I feel amazing. Oh, well, that means I've got to commit to it. I've got to commit to this life. I wanted to go and sit on my arse again. Standards. So if you're not ready to set new standards and to maintain it and actually to push it up and then push it up again and push it up a fucking again, you're never going to be able to stick to and certainly give your best self to yourself. It's always going to be slipping back or regressing. And so that's the biggest problem with people. But what do you focus on? Every single morning, what do you focus on? Because what you focus on, you become. And what you focus on, you develop a meaning for. And that meaning that you've placed on that thing affects your emotions. So if you're focusing on a bad thing, that affects your emotions, render you still. In fact, they force you to the fridge to go and eat stuff. And when you go and eat stuff, it's usually sugar-laden shit. Now, sugar is addictive. It's designed to be addictive. So if you start down that path, you're not getting off it until you jump on Shelly again. But you're too scared to Shelly by this point, so you fuck off for months, in fact, years. And I see it in the street and you go, I was really amazing when I was on your program. And you start biting your fingers and things, and scratching and fidgeting. And at that point, I'm not really interested in how bad you feel. I'm looking at your eyes and thinking, that's fucking shame. But nobody's helping you because actually they're appeasing you. It's okay. In fact, here's more food. You feel uncomfortable, so here's more food. Sit down. Don't bother doing these steps. Sit down and relax and stop beating yourself up. You've got every reason to beat yourself up because you were amazing, you felt amazing, you looked amazing, you were fucking amazing. And now you feel like shit. But nobody says that to you because that would be rude, wouldn't it? Oh, you look like shit. Nobody's going to say that thing. If they do, give them a slap. But it's true. Wait a minute. So what are you focusing on? Are you focusing on the good things or are you focusing on the bad things? It's really easy to focus on the bad things when you've been through a hard time and you're feeling really shit and on your knees and everything's gone wrong. You've maybe lost a family member. Maybe you've had a breakup. Maybe you've lost a pet. Maybe you've lost a relationship. Maybe something shit has happened. It's really easy to feel bad, justifiably. But there's got to come a point when you go, fucking dust yourself down and look at yourself and go, get your shit together. There's got to come a point where that happens. And that happens, but you fully let yourself go so far that you go, oh, I feel like I'm back to square one. So the moral of the story is, stay on the fucking boat and stop disappearing, because my holidays are coming up. I'm away for 2 nights, Diane. Well, Diane, you never done that. You jumped on the boat. But for £3 odd a day, feel it be £3 fucking odd a day. And I can't do it because I'm going on holiday. You'll spend more than that in the airport fucking patisserie, aka Krispy Kreme counter. I've seen you. Truly, £3 odd a day. What you need to do is, you need to hardwire into your wee tiny minds, in fact, they're massive minds, they're incredible minds, but sometimes you think wee, that you're worth it and you deserve it. So get it nailed in, nailed on, battered in. Okay, can you train your brain to be different, think different, get you to act different? Yes, you can. And here's how you do it. Are you listening? Every single one of you do this. Now, for some of you, this might be a money mindset thing. It might be a location mindset thing. It might be a relationship mindset thing. But whatever your more is, what you want more of, go through this process with me. Okay, I'm going to talk you through it. So the first thing, you need to get really clear on what your goals are. Really clear. And if you've got unclear goals and they're wishy-washy, they're not going to come to anything. You're going to get to the point when you're an old lady and you'll go, oh, I told Shelly Booth I was going to do that and that thing, and never ever got round to any of them. It's wishy-washy crap. It's like reading The Secret. Oh, I've read The Secret, so my life's going to change. Bullshit. Doesn't happen. Your goals need to be very clear. Write that down. Clarity of goals. You need, whether tonight, and I'd suggest tonight, or tomorrow morning, you need to know what your goals are. And if you don't know them, get about the business of finding them out. Number 2, you need to attach an affirmation to that goal. So say it was £10,000 a month. This is your affirmation. I'm so happy and I'm so fucking grateful that I'm now earning 10 grand a month. Oh, you beauty. Fucking get in. Made it. Love it. That's the affirmation. And you must repeat that every morning and every night. 10 times in the morning, 10 times at night. You've got an affirmation attached to that goal. And if you've got 5 goals, you've got at least 5 affirmations. An affirmation for every goal. Please write this down. Once you've done that, you're then going to visualize what it feels like to have that. This is just an example, the £10,000 hitting your account every month. The first of every month, 10 grand appears. My God, what does that feel like? What are the feelings that you get when you see that in your bank account? Happy, ecstatic, absolutely buzzing. You've got the jitters, you've got the what do you feel like? Give you an excited belly? You need to run to the toilet? What is it? Queasy? Sick of excitement? What does it feel like? And that feeling brings you right into the present. 4th thing, I want you to visualize the impact that £10,000 a month has on you, your life, your family's life, if you go to church and all that, so what it has on so how significant the impact is on the people that you love and care about. So that's about impact. You're visualizing what people would think about it, feel about it, what you could do perhaps with the 10K. That might be a new relationship. It might be living in the Bahamas. It's yours to have. I'm just giving you an example. And then you need, this is step number 5, You need to jump into that fucking movie, that blockbuster movie, and live it. Oh my God, if it's £10,000 a month, what does it feel like? What does it look like? What do you buy? Where do you go? What freedom does it grant you? What does it actually grant you? What is it giving you? You're in the movie, you're living the movie. You need to live it. And this works. I promise you this works. And if you're stuck, you won't do this. You look at me and give it all that. No, that's really good mindset session, Shelley. Yeah, it's brilliant. You'll not do it. You'll scratch your head, you'll pick your nose, you'll sniff. You'll go to the fridge, you'll go and watch EastEnders. And it'll be forgotten. But I'll say to you in 2 minutes' time, was that good? You'll go, that was brilliant. Thanks very much. Really enjoyed it. Laptop goes down. That'll be it. That's the last you'll think about it. Don't do that. Because you think it's wishy-washy shit. She's read a book. She's read The Secret or The Magic or something. She's just regurgitating it. No, I've lived it. And I still live it. It works. You have to do it. Number 6. You can actually prime the prefrontal cortex of your brain to filter in and filter out everything that is associated with that goal when you do this stuff. And it will happen because of what have we done? You got clear on your goals. You attached an affirmation to each goal. You visualized what it feels like. You then felt the impact of having it. So you're really living it. You're bringing it to life. So your brain, there's that thing. And it can only see that fucking thing. So you can only work yourself to that thing. And anything that's not that thing, get to see you. No caring about that. Not caring about that either. I didn't even see it. What even is it? It's just there. And that's your window to the world. And it becomes so sensitive to what you're trying to work towards that you'll get there and you'll do it and you'll make it happen. Next thing, a vision board. You need to create a vision board based on that £10,000. What does that £10,000 get you every month? That's what the vision board is attached to. Not just a vision board. Oh, this is what I would like. I'd like a luxury yacht. I'd 20 dogs. I'd like a nice farm. The dogs are all running about. There's a donkey there. There's a goat. What does the £10,000 a month get you? And that's what your vision board is. All these wee pictures are what that gets you. Or the relationship or the thing. Doesn't need to be £10,000. That's only an example. So your vision board is everywhere. It's on your computer. It's on your watch. It's on your phone. It's everywhere you go. And then one of the biggest and the best things that you're going to do to consolidate it all is act as if. That's the thing. Act as if. Act as if you've got it now. You're saying it to yourself. You've got the affirmation. I feel fucking amazing. I'm so grateful that I've got £10,000 in my account. I feel amazing that I'm away to spend it on X, Y, and Z. It makes me feel excited. I can't wait to go and buy that. I can't wait to treat him to that. My parents going to go to private school. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. You're living it. You're acting as if. But instead of saying, I'm going to do that, you're going to say, I'm doing that. So you're turning the I'm going to, I will, to I am. So you bring it into the present. You act as if. So you embody that 10k a month. I actually done that. And I can see Lisa here. And that was actually one of my goals for Train, Eat, Sleep, Repeat, Lisa. In the first year of opening that, I thought, I need 10k a month. And in the first year of Train, Eat, Sleep, Repeat, I done it. But I done all this stuff really fucking cleverly because I never even knew I was doing this stuff. So I'm like, Tony, I can teach you a thing or three. I'd done it without even knowing I was doing it. But when I thought about it all and reverse engineered it all back, I'd done all this. Every single last one of it to make it happen. The final thing that I want to leave you with is you must do 2 things every single day that's attached to that goal that you can act on. Ask yourself, what can I do today to make that £10,000 a month a reality? That's where the action comes in. That's where The Secret lets you down because it doesn't tell you about the action part. If you just read The Secret and eat hobnobs and no leave the house, you've actually got to take action. 2 things every day that you could do to make that thing a reality. And if you do that 7 things, your goals will become your reality. You will create lasting change. nailed on. Nobody can argue with that. It works. It happens. It's happened to people I know. It's happened to me. It's happened to loads of my clients. But you can't be lazy, and you need standards. And if you've got no standards because you're too lazy, the whole thing's, the bars will burst. It won't happen. Some people don't want to have standards. That's okay. I'd be bothered around that standards thing. Nah, I just wanted to lose 6 pounds. Oh, beat it. Then I waste my time. That's the thing. Maybe she did want to lose 6 pounds and that's fine. But in terms of long-term intervention, changing the world, changing our health, living long, living healthy, this is what we need to be doing. Not just losing 6 pounds. I can't bear on Feel It Be when I say, right, Monday, how did you get on the last week? Yeah, lost 2 pounds, full stop. Is that it? It just becomes about weight loss for people. When all these different things are happening, you're cooking from scratch, the parents are watching you, you're starting to be a role model, your partner's starting to try and rip your clothes off. You're not even in the door. You're leaving the light on. You used to want the light off all the time. You're wanting it on now. All these different things are happening that I didn't need to know about. Lost 2 pounds, full stop. Shut up. What else? All the good stuff people leave out, don't they? All the life-changing stuff. Weight'll come and weight'll go. It's this stuff that'll change your weight. Done. And I need to stop there, ladies, because I need to go and get Leo. He got a new set of clubs for his birthday and his weight practice. He says, Mum, come up to the driving range and have a few hits with us. Has anybody got any really quick questions? Quick. Put your hand up. If it's quick. No? You're amazing. Right, I'm going to say this to you. Ladies, stick into Feel It Be 3 times a day live, right? I'm building it into my life because it's important. You told me it was important to you. So me and my team sat down and said, how do we bring this back for people? They loved it. We've made it really family friendly. It's really easy to do. I'm actually cooking. There's 12 o'clock midday, so you've got all day to watch the buggers, and there's 15-minute snippets of, it's like a, oh yeah, that's okay, so that's what that means. Really easy to do, and there's giveaways to keep you accountable all day, every single day. And if you show up and you're accountable, you'll do great. If you lose it, you'll fall off the cliff again. And you'll be hiding from me in the street if you live in Dundee. You'll see me coming towards you, and I've seen this happen. People duck out the road and everything, hide behind closed things and shops. And I go, I've seen her. Mum, did you see that? I've seen that, Leo. Yeah, I've seen it. And then I go around and I catch her around the other side and go,
Which is dead funny.
loads of love to you. You can do this. You've got this, right? Come on, you wee beauties. I'll see you on Feel It Be. Stay accountable. Let me see what you're up to, okay? See you later. Bye-bye. Thanks, Mary. Thanks, everybody. Ta-ta.